Hey friends, Lori June here. I'm going to do a little work in my artisan journal. And today's video is going to be an entry into Project Share Thursday. Project Share Thursday is hosted by Mary Ellen at, I'm going to have to look up her exact channel name. I will link her below. And I will link her in the title box as well. But so Project Share Thursday is just an open collab. She says, you know, it's titled Thursday, but she said you can share any day you want. So what I want to do is do a little just a tiny little share and a bit of a little demo. And what I'm going to share first are these Maggie Holmes floral ephemera pieces. There's 99 pieces in here, and this must be from the open book collection. Now, these ephemera pieces were gifted to me by Tereese over at Tea Friday 77. And Tereese, I want to apologize for not thanking you and for not... I started a video of the unboxing of goodies that you had sent me. Tereese sent me a whole box of paper crafting supplies and die cuts, and she was doing a craft room de-stash, and I was one of the lucky crafters who received a package from her. So I'm going to just slit this open. My handy dandy little penknife. Just slit that here so I don't have to... Well, as you can see, I did a horrible job opening this little package. That was really difficult to open. But at any rate, I'm going to share these ephemera pieces with you. Oh, they are beautiful. Thank you so much, Tereese. I will be able to do a lot of wonderful crafting with these. They're nice cardstock ephemera flowers and leaves, and oh, there's even some vellum flowers as well. Oh, they're all just so pretty. Pretty glittery pink leaf, some pink flowers, every color and assortment you could need or want. And for those of you who are Maggie Holmes fans, I'm sure you are familiar with these. The little bit of static electricity has kept some of these stuck to this packaging. There's more of the vellum. Look at that. It's stuck there with static. How cool. These are awesome. Thank you again, Tereese. So on with my little project. Wow, there's well, I guess there is 99 in there. I don't know why they didn't just round up to 100. So here's a little piece of paper I had gotten from Linnae in her last package to me. She gave me a 6x6 paper pad and this awesome table scatter. I'm going to use that. So what I'm creating is a Valentine's page for my artisan journal. And I will link, here's more of these pink heart table scatters. But here, let's get a little advice from a penguin. Dive into life. Find warmth among friends. Appreciate snow days. Take long walks. Stand together. Go the extra mile and keep your cool. I picked up this card, Advice for Life. I picked up this card from a little thrift store near me, and you can see that the envelope doesn't match the card, but hey, it works. Keep your cool. So that's a fun card. And then as I was flipping through my box of goodies, now this was in a box of goodies from Papercraft Crystal. Crystal, I don't know if you had included this in your gift of paper crafting supplies that you had sent me. I may have picked this up, excuse me, at a thrift store. So someone had so lovingly punched out this sort of bookmark and added the colors gray, blue, lavender, another lavender, cream, black, pale gold, gold, dark brown, light beige, brown, and white, light pink brown, light pink something. Yeah, light pink brown and pink something. So they must have been doing a project. For your convenience, we have included this thread holder. Oh, well, this is, the thread holder was pre-made, but so someone had so lovingly labeled all of these. They must have been working on a specific project, probably needlepoint or cross stitch, but I have started embroidering thanks to Shay over at Sassy Granny Blogs. I'm sorry, Sassy Granny Vlogs. You know how you get, anyway, Sassy Granny Vlogs has Hobby Hub clubs, and one of her clubs within the Hobby Hub clubs is embroidery. So I had done a cute little bunny embroidery, and so this is the exact same kit that I had embroidered. I found another one in my stash, and I'm going to be sending this off to a dear, dear friend who I owe some happy mail to, just simply because she's such a cool friend, and she has a bird named Sammy. So I picked up this t-shirt for $1 at the same thrift store. And you know how t-shirts, they have that itchy tag on the side? Well, it was driving me bonkers. I ripped the tag out, and of course, I ripped my t-shirt too. So this will be an embroidery project I'm going to work on. I thought I'd just embroider it up with some pink embroidery thread. I had found this in, well, I have a whole basket full of embroidery floss, but that was in another little box of mine. So anyway, this will be another project share for a different day. So as you can see, I've got lots of things going on here in front of me. I thought these rub-on transfers would look really pretty, maybe a corner piece up on my page that I will show you here in a second. My page is also going to include this pink embroidery floss. I'm also going to include some awesome little snowflake stickers. We had a really windy, stormy day yesterday. We didn't get much snow, but oh, the wind was so fierce last night. It was scary. But happily, my cardinal is back. The male cardinal is here. The female cardinal has not been around, so I don't know where she has gone off to, but at any rate, I thought this is an old calendar page I had in my stash, and I just love that image. So here is my collage page that I am working on. As you can see, I've got my favorite little newspaper calendar. This is my the second year now I have cut this out of the paper and have utilized it in my journaling. This is the church I attended when my dear friend Sue, she had asked me, "Hey Lori, are you dating?" I had been single for a number of years, and I wasn't dating, and I certainly wasn't looking to date. But at any rate, she said, "Hey, there's this guy named Larry. Just look him up on Facebook, and you guys can take it from there." So here we are, 14 years later, happily married. And so that I love that this pink paper came from the newsletter from church. And look, that ties in perfectly. So I loved how, and this is a photograph I had taken of the church, and they use it in the newsletter now. So anyway, here is my February calendar, and check out this cute little cartoon out of the paper. Most of the birds are gone for the winter, but Mr. Cardinal is still here, and I colored that in red. It's nice of him to stick around and cheer me up. I thought that was so cute, and that tied in nicely with the cardinal. And Larry always picks up a pizza from an Italian bakery near his father's when he goes to visit, and this tag was on the bag, so I thought that was perfect too, to have that as a little memory. So pink and red, and here we go. I want to finish collaging these hearts. And then, so speaking of friends, this was gifted to me by Pebbles over at Koalitascreations. So what I'm going to do is use this handy dandy pokey tool. I guess I don't need to poke that side because there's holes there. But I'm going to use this handy dandy poker to add little stitching holes. So and then I will stitch that embroidery floss right on through. So thank you, Pebbles. As you can see, your pokey tool has come in handy. So, here I am, just with my, little glue bottle. Thelma is on my lap. It's your nose. Don't get your nose in that glue. I love how these all tied in. The coppery shimmer and the paint. The glittery shimmer on this awesome little piece of ephemera. And we need, if I didn't say, this collage is for Valentine's Day. And so I think on Valentine's Day we need flowers. And I will just mention February 14th is my son-in-law's birthday. And he will be 43 this year. Wow. And rather than using any more of that pink paper, I took that polka dot paper and just going to add that to make sort of a dimensional heart there. And then, what girl doesn't love to get flowers on Valentine's Day? So I thought I would add this in here just to sort of finish off that. So 1, 2, 3. We'll put this one up. Oh, that didn't stick very well. I have heard that this mylar, or this I forget what this is called. Not mylar, but vellum. This vellum paper. Ooh, sorry about that. Vellum paper doesn't really stick with glue very well. As you can see, that curled. And let's see, I think I'll just put this little flower ephemera here on this heart. And I also have these little Dollar Tree hearts. The little pieces of ephemera. Some are whole with the heart in the center. Some have little holes on the end. Oh, this needle isn't going to fit through there. Can I force it? Yes. Oops, sorry about that. Reminds me of those little sewing cards we had back in kindergarten. There's a little bigger one. And one last leaf for my Project Share Thursday. And my Valentine page. Thank you for joining me today. And just to recap today, Artisan Journal Prompt 2025 is brought to you by Kiki over at Kiki's Life at Kiki and Sean. And what it is a monthly collaboration where she gives us a new prompt on Sunday, and then we take it from there. And this week's prompt is Valentine's. So this is my interpretation of Valentine's. Obviously, February 14th is Valentine's Day. You saw a partial demo of my decoupage with my scrap newsletter paper, some glittery stickers, and some ephemera pieces. And then I took my embroidery floss and stitched all around my page. And I will do a flip over of the cartoon page. And the unbaked pizza sold page. And there we go. So once again, thank you for sharing my journaling with me today. And I'll just go back to, we are on week 6. So here is my list so I can check off Valentine's. Thank you, Kiki. This is a fun challenge. And thank you, Mary Ellen. This is my first entry into Project Share Thursday. Bye-bye, everyone.